Come to the front of the mat. Bring one fist in between your legs and squeeze with your inner thighs. Keep that action on your legs. Navel in and up. Shoulders roll back and down. Fingers activated down. Lift your toes up. Spread them wide and down. Inhale, rise the arms up. Maybe turning the middle finger in. We look at the hands. Exhale, fall forward. Soften the knees. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands on the mat. And we find a plank, maybe with the knees this time. Inhale, go forward with your chest. Exhale, down for chaturanga. Inhale, scapula goes down. Open the chest. Exhale. Bend the knees, tuck the toes. Find your downward dog. Keeping your knees bent, or maybe one at a time, to welcome the body. Use your breath. Coming on your toes, one step at a time, come back to the front of the mat, lengthen the spine and down. Inhale, rise your arms up. Look at your hands. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we go forward with the chest, forward and down. Soften the knees is always an option. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands on the mat. And this time the plank, maybe we can do it with the toes. Inhale, goes a bit forward with the chest and exhale down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Scapulas and shoulders goes down. Exhale, downward dog. Bending the knees is always an option. We are stretching the hamstrings. We are not, the goal is not go with the heels to the mat. Bringing the feet together a bit closer to the hands. Lift the right leg up, go on the toes of the left one. Bring the left heels down. Open the hips. Right knee to the sky. Come back, square your hips. Come on the toes of the left foot. Right knee to the chest and step in between your hands. Bring the left knee down. Anjaneyasana. Rise your hands up. Lift from the back ribs up. And bringing the left hand down. Right hand up. Twist. Right hand down. Lift the left knee up. Left leg up. And back to standing in the front of the mat. Bending the knees. Hands up. Utkatasana. Hands can be as well at your chest. We're focusing on the legs. Squeeze your glutes. Make sure you can see your toes under your knees. Engage your navel in and down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, squeeze the navel in and up and find your plank again. Maybe with the knees, maybe with the toes. Forward and down. Inhale, upward dog. Keep your legs activated. Exhale, downward dog. Bringing the feet together, maybe one step forward and lift the left one up. Right heels goes down. Open the hips and left knee up to the sky. Come back to square your hips. Go on your right toes. Left knee to your chest and step in between your hands. Right knee down. Rise your arms up. Anjaneyasana. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. The left hip goes back. The right hip goes forward. And bringing the right hand down. Left hand up. Twist. Both hands on the mat. Right knee up. Right leg up. And back to standing in the front of the mat. Bend the knees. Utkatasana. Hands up or to the heart center. Make sure you can see your toes and squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your inner thighs. And slowly bend your knees more. Sit on the mat. Lengthening the spine. We go a bit back. And one leg at a time up. strong core. Chest keeps going up. Hands up is always an option, and one leg at the time. You can stretch as well to see what it feels, or maybe both, making sure you don't round and go back. In that case, just bend your knees. And slowly, slowly with your exhale, start to go down without touching the mat with your feet or your scapulas. And now relax down. Bringing the knees to your chest, grabbing one knee with each hand. Squeezing a little bit, giving a nice massage. And now right hand on the left knee, twist. Bring the knees back to center, left hand on the right knee, and we twist to the other side. Both knees to the chest. Leaving the left foot on the mat, grab the right one. Towards to you, but down first. So we press down and towards to us. Release and grab the left one. Down and then towards to us. Knees into your chest. One more time, chin to your chest and roll back and forward to find a standing position. Utkatasana. Squeeze the glutes and up. Hands on the side. Finding your Tadasana, mountain pose. Come on your toes. Legs are activated. Core is activated. Goes high, 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 high. And start to bend the knees. We bend, keeping the heels up. Maybe trying to bring the heels even a bit higher now. And knees down. Sit on your heels. Let's give a little bit of a stretch to the fascia on the plant of the feet. Maybe a bit of massage as well. Hands in front, tap the feet. And just let's go back to the center of the mat. Fingers wide open apart, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, engage your core. Lift the right leg up, left arm up and project. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, project, exhale, elbow to knee. Keep going. Strong core. Extend. Exhale, contract. Exhale, contract. And now bending the right leg, activate hamstrings, reach with your left hand and pull your feet slightly up and down. Toes together, find your child pose. We deserve it. Prepare your hands again, find the tabletop. And lift the left leg up, right hand up. We project with that hand and that foot and then knee to and elbow together. Keep going, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Next one, extend your left leg, bending, activate your hamstring, reach it with your right hand, pull your left foot up, and release. Toes together, knees apart, child pose. Keep lengthening your spine with this child pose and your breath. Exhale, navel in. Come back, tabletop. Find your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We stay here for a couple of breaths. And coming back with the right knee down can be, or with just the feet together, side plank. So heels goes to the mat, strong core, pushing through the right hand, Lift your left knee up, grab it with your hands and step forward. One more Anjaneyasana and lift your right knee up. Bringing your hands down. Find your plank again. Can be with your left knee down or feet together, heels to the mat, side plank, pushing through your left hand. Now bend the right knee, grab it with the hands, step forward. Anjaneyasana, strong legs and crescent pose. Lift. Finding now your goddess pose, hands on your knees. We go with one shoulder at a time in. Keep your hips down, the legs are working here. Extending the knees, now closing your feet a little bit and the toes goes in. Prasarita Padottanasana, exhale, fall forward. Hands on the mat, grabbing your calf. Hands on the hips as well is an option. Or if you have a headstand in your practice, feel free to go for it now. If you're in headstand, bring your legs down. Bring the hands back to the hips. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale all the way up. Now turning the right toes to the front of the mat. Finding the warrior two, bend the right knee. Strong legs. This is a powerful pose. Hands up, extend the right leg, goddess pose. Extending the legs now with the left toes, find the back of the mat, warrior two, bend the left knee. Hands up, goddess, hips down. Extending your legs one more time, close your feet, just come together. Find your Tadasana, come on your toes. Bending the knees slowly. Same as before, but this time we sit on the mat and just reorganize yourself on the mat. Lining back, placing the feet, the heel under the knee. Bring your hips up. You can always use the hands in between your inner thighs to keep it activated. One shoulder at a time, interlock your fingers. And open your chest, chest goes towards to your chin but without touching. The legs remain activated. Slowly down. If you have the wheel in your practice, feel free to go for the wheel. Otherwise, we repeat the bridge. And slowly, slowly down. Bringing the feet as wide as the mat. Knees fall onto one side and the other one. Knees together. Keeping your hands next to your hips, we are going to go into Halasana. Plow pose. Inhale and kick your legs back, hands in under behind or your lower back. Keep the knees bent if you feel like it's too much extending, but engage your core here. The hips, we want to have it on top of the shoulders. It doesn't matter if they are not exactly on top, that's kind of like the intention where we are going. From here, maybe one leg up, maybe both. Free pain on the shoulders and the neck. Please, if you feel any, don't stay here. If you want to go a bit more funky, then bring the left leg forward and the right leg goes back. The weight becomes on the right hand. Come back with both legs up. Now the weight goes onto the left hand. Left leg back, right leg forward. Back with legs up. Bending the knees, bringing it to your forehead, releasing your hands. Maybe find a balance there. And very gentle, knees going down, hips going down. Find the mat with your legs. I'm just readjusting myself. Now with the legs extend, toes touching each other, come on your elbows. One hand at a time under your buttocks. Open the chest, head goes back. And release down. Bringing your right knee to your chest. Let's find a twist now. Right knee to the left side. You can always look onto your right shoulder if you want to go a bit deeper. Come back to center. Now bring the left knee to your chest and goes to the right side. Keeping the shoulders touching the mat. Back to center. Knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Let's find happy baby. Hands on the outside edge of the foot. You can use your arms to push your knees a bit more out. Keep the lower back on the mat. And release. Crossing one leg around the other one. And then switching. Just squeeze to your chest. Extending the legs wide open, relax your arms. Close your eyes. Enter in your Savasana.